They told him never to look at the moon. They told him never to go into the forest when the wind stops. But on the night Daniel turned 16, the moon was too bright to ignore, and that was the night the screaming started. Not from the forest, from him. Welcome back to the channel. Tonight's story is not about heroes. It's not about destiny. It's about a boy who discovered something ancient and hungry living inside his blood. If you're alone right now, maybe turn on a light. Because after this story, you might never look at a full moon the same way again. Black Ridge was a small town buried between thick woods and forgotten history. People didn't lock their doors because of thieves. They locked them because of the forest. Every full moon, animals disappeared. Dogs howled without reason. And sometimes, something scratched at the walls. Daniel never believed the stories, until the night everything went quiet. No wind, no insects, no sound. He stepped outside to take the trash out, and that's when he felt it. The pressure, like invisible hands tightening around his chest. He looked up. The moon was enormous, too close, too bright. And for a second, it felt like it was looking back at him. It started in his bones, a deep cracking sensation beneath his skin. He dropped to his knees, his fingers twisted unnaturally, bending backward with sickening pops. "Mom!" he tried to scream, but his voice broke into something inhuman. His teeth ached. No, they were growing. Blood filled his mouth as his gums split open. His spine arched violently, tearing through his shirt. He could hear it, bones rearranging, muscle stretching, skin ripping. And then came the hunger. It wasn't normal hunger. It was violent, primal. It wanted flesh. Daniel crawled toward the forest without knowing why. Every step hurt. His fingernails peeled off, replaced by claws. Thick black fur pushed through his skin. His jaw extended with a wet, cracking sound. And then, silence. He stood, not as a boy, but as something taller, stronger, monstrous. He could hear a rabbit's heartbeat 50 feet away. He could smell fear drifting from houses. And then he smelled something worse. Blood. Fresh. Close. The creature that used to be Daniel began to run. Mrs. Carter was walking home from her late shift. She never saw it coming. One moment the road was empty. The next, something massive crashed into her from the darkness. Her scream split the night. Windows lit up across the town. But by the time anyone opened their doors, there was nothing left on the road, only blood, and deep claw marks carved into the asphalt. In the forest, the creature fed, and somewhere inside that monster, Daniel was awake, watching, screaming, but unable to stop it. Morning came with sirens, search parties, whispers. Daniel woke up naked in the woods, covered in dried blood that wasn't his. He remembered everything, every snap of bone, every drop of blood, every scream. When he stumbled home, his mother was waiting. She wasn't surprised. She looked terrified. "You were supposed to change at 18, she whispered. Then she showed him the scars on her back, claw marks, old. "You're not sick," she said. "You're one of them." She told him about the bloodline, a cursed lineage tied to the forest. They weren't bitten. They were born this way. And the full moon wasn't the cause. It was the trigger. "But it only happens once a month, right?" Daniel asked. His mother didn't answer. Instead, she slowly looked toward the window. It was noon. The sun was high, and Daniel's reflection in the glass. His eyes flickered gold for just a second. Then his nails lengthened again. A small crack echoed from his wrist. His mother stepped back. "The first change is never the last," she whispered. Outside, dogs began howling. Not at the moon, at him. That night, the moon wasn't full, but the forest was no longer silent. And somewhere in Black Ridge, something was learning to hunt in daylight. If you hear scratching outside your window tonight, don't look. And whatever you do, don't look at the moon. Thank you so much for watching and supporting this page. If you enjoyed it, kindly leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Your support truly helps make more stories like this.